Hi again. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually take the soil sample. But there's a few things that you're going to need before we can actually take the soil sample. First off, you're going to need your 5-gallon pail in which we can mix some different soil cores to be submitted by placing the soil sample into this bag and submitted to Dairy 1 or any kind of soil analysis type of laboratory that can conduct the proper analysis for you. The next thing you're going to need is a way to collect the dirt. So the one method that I prefer, and that's usually the most accurate, is with the use of a soil probe. And so this is one of the fancier soil probes that are available on the market. You'll notice that it has a foot peg as well as a push rod to help push the soil core out when you are finished using it. If you don't have access to a soil probe, the next best thing is going to be your everyday shovel or a spade. And these can come in quite handy as they'll be laying around the house. You may have them in the barn, etc. So what I'm going to do now is demonstrate a way to take a soil sample both with the probe as well as the everyday house shovel. So we try to make sure that we don't have a whole lot of organic matter or debris in the spot where we're about to take the soil sample. So by using the soil probe, we put our foot on the soil peg straight up and down, and what we're looking for is a 4 to 6 inch soil core that we can place into our 5-gallon pail. So by applying pressure to our soil probe, we can see that we have about a 5-inch soil core that is able to be placed into our 5-gallon pail, mixed up, and then put into our bag for testing. If we need to use the everyday house shovel, we want to make sure, again, that there's not a whole lot of fresh or decaying organic matter on the soil surface. We can come in, applying pressure on the shovel and pulling the sample to the surface. And what we ultimately want to do is try to get a representative sample of dirt similar to what you would get in a core. And so what you can see here is a pretty good core of soil that can be put into our 5-gallon pail, mixed up, and sent out for submission.